Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Hillsborough highlights, where he goes to a post office and gets trespassed. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous support, I couldn't keep this channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, NCR Movie Network, where I discuss movies, reviews, and rankings. And the Shittown Florida Man Podcast, episode 10, is out right now, so give it a listen.
Hillsborough highlights out here with you for another video. We're out here in front of a UPS. Going to see if they respect our rights to record in a public building. But let's see. I do have my trespass, as you saw in the other UPS video.
Really? You want to go with a novelty press pass from the Daily Planet saying that you're Clark Kent? I mean, we saw your reflection in the window, my guy. You're no Clark Kent. But at least it's a step up from Lana's Crayola press pass. I mean, at least yours looks a little more professional, unlike the one that looks like it was drawn by a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Ignorant fuck.
Right there.
Okay, which one? The white envelope. This one? And we can certify, send it?
Yep.
Great.
And there's your certified part, so you gotta fill it out and then I'll charge you for everything.
Awesome.
Just gonna stay out of everybody's way right now.
Well, we're waiting.
No, first time I've seen that. Okay.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Do it. Do it, and I'll tell the police. Do it. Now you're definitely going on YouTube.
And what kind of threat is that? I mean, you're going to put him on YouTube? Ooh. I mean, you're there clearly to annoy people. You wanted the confrontation. You got what you wanted. You got him coming at you, but you started to follow him first. If this was all about filming the postal employees, why, and filming inside the post office, why did you need to follow him? Clearly, you just wanted to provoke him to get a response from him or one of the other patrons.
Are you? Come here. Guys, I'm gonna follow him to his car just so I can get his plates. Okay, so they just called the police on me for they just called the police on me because I'm actively recording. Actually, that's my First Amendment right.
Well, if you could actually read, you would understand Poster 7 a bit better, where it clearly states that you need to express written permission to film inside the post office, because you're not filming lobbies, corridors, auditoriums, or any meetings. You're just there standing around wasting everybody's space and time recording on your phone for your shitty YouTube channel that barely gets 100 views per video.
2307 Elevator Avenue off 82nd Street South, Northeast First.
So they just called the gentleman just called the police, the guy who made the gesture to assault me.
That smell? Do you smell that? It smells like a bitch. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I got his name, but I don't know what he's driving. Cops are just shut up. Police are behind me.
Clearly, this is the groundbreaking, riveting journalism that we all need to know, that there are lines at the post office, and that they sell gift cards and greeting cards, and even envelopes. No, this guy doesn't understand the quality and the duties of a frauditor. You need to lie to people. You need to mislead people. You need to falsely try to educate them. This guy does this. It's mostly dead air in his videos. It's not anything that anybody wants to watch. I've seen smaller frauditor channels have at least 500, 600 views per video. But yet, this guy has over 2,000 subscribers, almost 800 videos, and none of them have barely hit over 100 views.
Somebody call this guy with the... Check with Elliot, right? Yeah, Elliot. See. Somebody called about the guy taping everybody inside. Yeah, the big old ball.
About a trespass now.
One eternity later.
Good day, how are you?
What's your name and badge number?
Pardon me?
Name and badge number.
Oh, it's right here. Yep, you can see it. There's the name.
Right here. Is that what you tell a judge?
Pardon me?
Is that what you tell a judge? Right here?
No, I'm gonna just point to it and I'm gonna repeat it for you. Last name Lewis, and the ABN is 234146. We don't have badge numbers.
Okay.
How are you doing today?
Been alright.
Make it alright during the hurricane?
Couple shingles, lost electricity, that's it.
Yeah, me too. Actually, no shingles. Lost a lot of trees. Yeah. Got power
Well,
back though. How about you? Did you power back?
Luckily I did.
Yeah, there's no soliciting in the post office.
I'm not soliciting.
Alright, so
United States Postal Service, which is right behind you, says rules and regulations governing the post office. I am legally allowed to record inside postal property.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na
Shenanigans.
na 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 na.
And we're calling shenanigans because, yes, Poster 7 says you can film lobbies, auditoriums, corridors, and entryways, or even the outside of the building. But it does not say you can just stand around all day filming people and bothering people. You need the express written permission for commercial and entertainment purposes, which your channel is classified as an entertainment channel. meaning you would need permission because you're doing this to make money, well, if you were able to be monetized at all.
It's right behind you, right there.
But this is also postal property, which you can be trespassed from. And at this time, this gentleman is the branch manager, and he would like you trespassed. You can do this from the parking lot without a problem, but you can't be on private property at this time.
Yeah,
This
you
is-
could do it,
this
but
public
not
property.
on the, this belongs to us all the way. See, from the red thing all the way to the other red is ours. So you can't even do that.
So you're depriving me of my rights on public property.
This is actually federal property because it's the post
Then it's
office.
public property.
It's actually
Well, our frowning friend here needs to really do some studying because the 1976 case of Greer v. Spock, which states that just because a place is owned by the government or the federal government does not mean it becomes a First Amendment protected forum. Not only that, if you look at the 1972 case of Bransford v. Hayes, it states that yes, he has all journals have a general access to the same information that the public's given, but it also states that just because you are a journalist, you are still subject to the same rules and laws and punishments as everyone else.
private property, sir.
So you're not going to honor your oath to the Constitution?
Sir, this is private property. At this time, you are being trespassed from this property. If you do not leave, you will be arrested for trespass after warning. We are not trying to
What's
do
your name
that.
and badge number?
Sanderson 258-022.
I already got his. And just so you know, there's a gentleman in here with wearing a green shirt, bald head, about 6 foot, who physically made a motion to actually punch me in the stomach, which he's not going to tell you, but I have it on video.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
The man's not here. He's over in Big Lots.
Okay.
I didn't go into Big Lots because I know I'm not going to chase him, but he's over there in Big Lots right now. That's what he's not going to tell you.
Did you call us?
I did not call you.
Okay.
I guarantee you he did because I got it on camera that he called you.
That guy called us?
Mm-hmm.
For what?
Because I'm exercising my rights on
Well,
postal
that guy
property.
doesn't have any...
Nowhere in this video has he shown us that the gentleman who made a charging motion at him was the one who called the police. It could have been him. It could have been a postal employee here. All we do know for certain is that the police were called to come deal with you at the post office. Now, if you were concerned with him trying to attack you, why didn't you call the cops and have them deal with it? I mean, they could have easily handled the situation. They could have de-escalated it. They could have even, possibly charged that gentleman if he did commit a crime. But you don't want them to do that. You want to play the victim here because you're about to get your ass thrown to the curb.
right to say that you can't be here because he has nothing to do with this property. He's just a customer.
He's triggered because I'm recording him in public. That's why.
You're allowed to record in public, but this right here is their property. This is private property owned by the federal government.
Postal property is government property, which means it's public property, Sanderson. 258022. Stupid fuck.
And just because it is public property does not mean you cannot be trespassed from it. You can be trespassed from public property. And no, you don't have to commit a crime to be trespassed. If you cause some form of interference or hindrance to the business of that property, you can be trespassed from it. Like bothering the customers at the post office. You are being trespassed and, well, you're just butthurt about it.
So here you cannot be, but you can be in the parking lot, you can be on the sidewalk, but you can't be here as long as you right now you are trespassed. So do you understand that, sir?
Alright. If I don't leave, I'll be arrested, and that's fine.
Okay, so you are leaving, so understand to come back to this property. And
Blah,
call
blah,
us.
blah. Honor your oath. So, alright, since now I'm on public property, see what they got. Yeah, no, their window tint's dark as shit. My window tint's not as dark, so yeah, they got a legal window tint. Protect and serve my ass.
And we're ending the video here. He was trespassed from the post office property. and did not make any complaints or threats of lawsuits like all frauditors typically do. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out the second channel and the podcast. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart.